Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
That's right. That's right. Get it right. Get it right. All right, guys, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Today's stream is brought to you by, well, we're going to go with Xbox. $25 on Xbox, guys. If you guys want a $25 gift card from Xbox, I got you covered. All you have to do is really simple. DM me on TikTok. Now, I have TikTok live right now. They're here. If you DM me on TikTok and you say you want that $25 for free from Xbox, I'm going to send you a screenshot of the card itself, and you got $25 to GameStop, Xbox Live, whatever it may be. Shout out to all the cats out there that sponsor the channel. I appreciate you guys. You know what it is. Now, why am I so hyped? Because I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. I see you, TikTok. I'll get to your questions in a minute. But as far as YouTube, and you guys see how we go, YouTube, guys, figure this out. Ryan Cohen, the CEO, chairman of the board, everything. He has all the titles right now. I'm not going to call him CEO because he calls himself executive chair of the board, but I'm waiting on the Form 4. I keep calling it S4. I'm too busy in my military days. But on the Form 4 to actually drop. And when it drops, guys, and it tells you that he bought X amount of shares, millions of dollars worth of shares, I'll still be here to tell you, when your insiders are buying shares, you should be buying shares. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money because I don't have your pockets. I'm not pocket watching. But last night when I was telling everybody in the Discord, by the way, the Discord's completely free and it always will be. You guys can join it at any time. But when I told you guys, hey, listen, I'm waiting for Ryan Cohen's buy order, but right now my pockets are tight. I can't do it till payday. I'm like you guys. I'm scrubbing. I'm eating. I'm like, yo, baby, we cooking? Can I eat at home? I bought this shit at Walmart last night for $1. I might fill it back up with water. That's just the way I'm living my life right now. I'm grinding because I'm stacking it, just like everyone else is stacking shares. You guys see the Discord? These guys are buying hundreds, thousands of shares throughout these last 2 weeks. And I'm not telling you you have to, because all you got to do is buy one. You got to buy one share to get into the party. That's it. That's all it takes. But for me, I'm out. Are Ryan Cohen buying or bought already? We're going to find that out real soon. Great videos lately, Marantz. Thank you so much. You know what? I've been spamming on TikTok. You know, I hadn't really done TikTok in about ever. I don't really do it. You guys know I've been on YouTube for almost, 3 years now? We've been going 2.5 years of 2,000 videos. But when I was over at TikTok, I was like, you know what? These cats are uninformed. So I went out there. I just had a guy tell me in the chat right now. He said, GameStop is a trash stock. That's what he had to say. Right? Is that my fake old white man laugh? Yeah, it's a trash stock, bro. Do you understand what market caps are, what balance sheets are, what the actual cash flow is for GameStop? Do you guys understand the fundamentals of the business? I could sit here all damn day, every day. Oh, wait, I do. And tell you exactly what the hell this stock is. It's really easy. It's really easy. You want to talk about dumb money? Hey, dumb money. I saw the whole trailer for it, right? And I saw all the reviews for it, and people are telling you it's a terrible movie. It's not a good movie. You know, I know a lot of movies that get bad reviews, yet they're still good movies. Like the movie Frequency, that was a good-ass movie for me. I really like that movie because I like my dad. That's not a good movie if you don't like your dad. I'm just going to put it out there. But there's some shit out there that I just won't watch. And you're going to tell me that Dumb Money's not a good movie? It's a good movie. Sure it is. But it's an origins story. It's not the story of everything that just happened and that's not going to happen. No, that's the start. How did it all start? What went down over there? That is Dumb Money. And that story's coming out, guys. So feel free to watch it September 22nd at any theater. I don't care if it's AMC, Cinemark, Regal. You go watch that damn movie. And why? Because you're going to educate yourself on what GameStop was at the beginning. Now, the two writers of this movie are two female writers, okay? And I saw it, and I was like, oh, two female writers. Not going to be very intrigued by that. What do they really know? No, these girls know the story. But in addition to that, they got the guy who wrote the book, And his name, I forget his name, leaves my name right now, but I've been watching him. He's been talking some good shit. And he's like, yeah, man, it's the start of it. It's the start of it. But then, of course, he was promoting AMC movie theaters because he wants his movie to be seen there. I'm not a big fan of that, but we'll talk about that later. Out there, it said, a lightning bolt. Am I supposed to react to that, Abraham? Save your money, bro. I don't need it. I promise you. Rico, how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers going down? First off, guys, I spent a whole live stream on TikTok. We had 37,000 people watch the live stream. It was the Cowboy game and the Giants game. Shout out to all my Cowboy fans out there. They need a hug. They need a hug. And I got my boy right here. I got my boy Star. He's back here. Star's going to tell you exactly that. You need a hug, Giants fans. And why? Because you guys are trash with the capital T. And I know it was smoke and mirrors last year. This guy got Coach of the Year. Everybody got the bag. And why? Because we played the AFC South. That's why they got the damn thing. And I'm talking about the Cowboys right now. Don't worry. Hey, I'll do a sports take a lot later. Not right now. You guys don't want the sports shit. Who comes here for sports? Sports are for those guys over there who don't know how to save their money. Have you seen jocks just throw their money away? And then I think about this. Executives actually partner up with celebrities. And you ask yourself this all the time. How do they manipulate you? Let's talk about that for a second, guys. I have this passion on my heart today. I've been doing the due diligence, the DD, on celebrities and private equity. And it blew me away that I had to sit here and, back in 2013, Lynn Swann, you guys know who he is, the guy who made all these catches in the Super Bowl, and you would think he's a Hall of Famer and he's so great. Made a couple of catches, bro. Get over it. He's a joke. He's not even that great. But anyway, Lynn Swann, what a great name, was on the board of directors at Caesar's Palace, okay? Caesar's Palace, Lynn Swann. And then you go 10 years later, and he's at the board of directors at Apollo. And who owns Caesars? Apollo. And who was part of that deal? That's all private equity driven. So they're using these darlings, these celebrities, to push out their story, their agenda. And people see they're unassuming, right? Evander Holyfield on the board of directors for Coca-Cola. Are you joking? Evander Holyfield is punch drunk. This dude is broke as a joke, but he's garbage. He invested all his money in real estate. You guys don't know this about Evander Holyfield. Here's what happened. He invested $50 million on a house in Atlanta. That same house is owned by Rick Ross right now. Huge, like 50,000 square feet. Something crazy. I don't even know how big it is. It's a massive mansion. Do you know who the deal was done with? Washington Mutual. Whoa, why didn't you? Guess what happened to them? I don't want to tell you. It's embarrassing how somebody can earn $517 million over their lifetime and be broke today. But that's because rich people stay rich. And everyone else out there that's trying to get even more wealth doesn't understand the whole narrative behind it. It's to create wealth without losing it. Minimal risk. This is why it's hard to ask people to invest money into GameStop. I walk around, I see rich people. I speak with rich people. I look in the mirror every damn day and I go, hey, bro, what about you? You want to come up off those Costco shares? Nah, I can't do it, man. Well, you want a great buy? Yeah, I want a good buy. What's a good buy? Nvidia. What's a good buy? Apple. It's so hard to come up off of your flowers, and yet you're looking at all these weeds, and you're like, man, these weeds are in my grass. I got Mullen Automotive pushed out in front of me. I got Finger. I just had Frankie Mohammed come out with a tweet and a video, and he said, Finger is about to rip, about to rocket. Do you even know what the hell Finger is? Finger Technologies, FNGR. Do you even know what this is, this stock ticker? Nobody does. Because it's a Chinese-based company out of Singapore. You don't buy shit like this. Remember what I tell you, if you're going to invest money, you buy it, you touch it, you taste it. You grab it. It's what you are. I buy GameStop because I'm a gamer. I play video games all goddamn day. My son's playing every day. That's just what a gamer is born every day, guys. It's not going anywhere. It triggers the mind. It's been around since the 70s. I'll let you know what the industry is. It's forever growing. So that's why I'm invested. And what is GameStop? They're forever growing. They really are, but they're a value stock at the moment. And people want to say, you know what? Where's the value in GameStop? Look at the PE ratios. Look at what they don't make. Look at this. And I'm going to tell you, look at it. You look at the guys who read the balance sheet and understand it. Know that they are profitable. Know that the insiders are buying shares. I would have to hold my breath and die 3 times over before an AMC insider would buy 1 share. What are we doing here? We're buying shares at the very bottom. $16, $17 a share. You don't think this price is being manipulated? I'm going to tell you something about manipulation. People want to go out there and say, Marantz, why don't you talk about the crime that's happening on Wall Street? Because it's not my job to talk about the crime. You know what my job is? To get you to get educated on your investments. Because when you can invest past the crime, you guys understand this? You guys watch the movie The Big Short, right? And they're like, why aren't you evaluating our swaps the right way? What's going on? The ratings department is wrong. You guys are wrong. The bankers and the stock price is still going up, yet everything is defaulting. And it's the same way. Everyone is buying GameStop shares. No one is selling. I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't know who told you. Yeah, I sold my GameStop shares for Bed Bath & Beyond shares. All right, fuck boys. You know who you are. All you kids who sold it for that, what do you have today? Nothing. If you sold GameStop for AMC shares, what do you have today? Nothing. Because you're diamond handing the wrong thing. When you go look at GameStop and you understand that people are buying shares every day. I have a Discord of almost 1,000 people in there. And they post buy orders all damn day. I'm one of them. And I'm telling you, no one's selling. No one's selling. Because if you were selling, guys, the volume would be so much more than what it is. But that volume divided by 4, that's the true volume that you're having. We had a day with 1.4 million shares. You mean to tell me that we're under 400,000 shares a day pre-split? That would never happen. I've seen volume on this stock. I know when they're bare to the nuts. Nothing's happening here. No price action, no price discovery. You're not going to see it. All the trades are done off exchange, right? In dark pools, 70% off exchange. How much of that is actual shorted volume? 75% on any given day, but yet insiders keep buying. I keep buying. And what does it tell you? What does it really tell you? Is the stock price manipulated that much? It might be. It might be. But does it matter to me? Not at all. You want to give me a bigger discount on the shares themselves? I'm happy for it. I'll keep buying. Guys, I'm waiting. I'm waiting till the last. Guys, I get a bonus coming up. And like 3 weeks from now, I'm going to be eating shrimp and lobster. Swear, imitation, by the way. Not the real shit. I swear to God, guys, I'm literally going to be eating these Ritz crackers. I'm going to put shit on them. I'm not joking. I get a bonus. It's coming. I'm going to get about 10 more shares than I had yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Elmo called me. I talked to Elmo last night. And Elmo goes, yo, Marantz, can you believe it? You could buy 10 shares of GameStop for $160. I said, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. What's going on up here? I have 5K to invest. What do I do? That's coming from TikTok. What do you do with the 5K you have to invest? Well, I tell you what you do. You put about $40 of that into your gas tank and you take your ass back to work and go get more. That's the first thing you do. The next thing you do is you do your due diligence on any investment you want to make. Go read it up. You know, the guys out there who said the first thing I look at is the P&E. Really? That's what you look at? First thing I look at is the board of directors. And if I see anybody that has ties to private equity, the Fab Five, the real big 7 firms that are out here destroying companies in America, and if you don't know who they are, they're Bain & Company, Apollo, Ares. Who else can I name here, guys? You guys help me out with the names. You guys should know them all. Carlyle Group, Blackstone. Give me 2 more just for favors. If they've ever hired a consulting group by the name Boston Consulting Group, let's go ahead and get rid of them there. And then I'll go with PEMCO. I'll just use PEMCO. I could do TGP. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere. Sybaris Capital, you name it. Antura, all of them. Legion Partners, Macellum. I mean, shit, guys. There's 2,000, 20,000 private equity firms out there. Which ones are the good guys? Which ones are the bad guys? This is the hardest part. But it's all right. You got a guy like me. And when they're involved, just know that's a loan shark. That's that tender little tag out there. KKR, how can I forget? Mudrick, oh my shit. Guys, KKR is the second biggest one in the whole world. How did I forget that one? Henry Kravis, right? Jerry Kohlberg. And then, of course, his cousin, Harry Kravis' cousin, George R. Roberts. These dudes are villains on Wall Street, and yet they're celebrated. They're celebrated like Mike Milken would be celebrated. They're celebrating the fact that, yes, you can get tried for insider trading. You can get locked in. You can get in trouble. But 30 years later, nobody remembers. A la David Solomon. No one remembers him getting immunity and locking up Mike Milken back in the 80s. But yet here he is, chairman of the board in charge of Goldman Sachs. It's absolutely ridiculous. So Bain Capital, I'm with you guys. You see, you know what I love? And of course, you're going to look at Carl Icahn. The thing that I love is that you guys are forever educated on all the topics now that we've been sitting here for 3 years beating our heads over it. And now when you become investors and you guys look at investments and you guys look at it from my standpoint, you guys say, wait a minute. You mean to tell me there's a company out there called Clove? There's a company out there called Clove, right? Clover Health. And you look at it, it's a SPAC and it's been torn apart from shit. And I used to break it down. I used to go in there and I'd be like, oh, what's going on? But I didn't understand it totally. But now I do. And you know why I understand it? Because there's some insiders on there on Clover Health that tell you that celebrity dollar is being pushed. I'll give you the example. They have a guy in there by the name of They have a girl in there by the name of Chelsea Clinton. And you ask me why Chelsea Clinton is on the board of directors for Clove. There is no earthly idea why she would be managing anything. She's part of the compensation committee for Clover Health. How and why? That's what I'm talking about, names. That's why I said Lynn Swann. Lynn Swann is a football player. You see him come in there, he's going to darling you. I used to be a Steelers fan. This is great. Not knowing he's had ties to private equity since 1976 with his own fund. Like, that's the way it happens, guys. These guys are in there. If I go look at the music industry and you look at Jay-Z, Beyonce, you look at all of them who are investing money into cryptocurrency, it makes you look at it weird. You're like this, huh? What do they know that I don't? They don't. But remember, they're suckers. They're not educated. They have the money to put into it. So some fancy rich dude with Ivy League degrees walks in and goes, hey, put some money on me. Chamath does this all the time. I've got a SPAC, but you know what? He got put into his place by Peter Thiel. If you guys don't know this, Peter Thiel goes out there and tells Chamath, goes like this. You believe in something you want to invest in? How much you put in? He goes, 20 million. Nah. You got to put in more. You got to put in more. And here's why you got to put in more. You got to own the whole fucking thing. Excuse my language, but you got to own the company you want to invest in. And then you can convince other people to do it. But guess what? You can't price control. The control of the company is the issue here, guys. This is why people are against GameStop. Because one man, one investor, RC Ventures is one person, and they own a damn sixth of the company. They control what happens with the company. That's why people are reluctant to put their money. If I can't put my money in and control it, why would I? That's what happens to it. Have you ever connected the dots on Oprah Winfrey? I have not TF had her. I can do that as my next episode 37. Oprah Winfrey. Let's do that. You guys know I have 36 episodes of Connect the Dots, 35 or 36. Go Google that shit. You know, look me up, Barbara. Look me up, Oprah. I'm just going to put Oprah on here. One word. I'm sure I'll remember. Why wouldn't I? $25 on a gift card here for Xbox Gift Card Live. Just go ahead and get it to me. Here's a question coming from the crew on TikTok. It says, what's your thoughts on AMC? AMC in the place to be. Hey, while you guys are here on YouTube, let me show you the ticker in the chart, okay? Sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. That's GameStop. $17.29 currently traded right now. The volume is at 3 million shares. Is that right? No, it's average volume. Current volume, 4 million shares, which is basically zero, guys. It's 1 million shares pre-split. Pre-split, we were doing 100 million at one time. We were doing 50 million at one time. We were averaging 20 million at one time. That'd be 80 million today. You'll never see that right now because we're diamond. Look at, we pumped this morning all the way on the breakout and they dropped us all the way back down. Now, the question is AMC. What do I think about AMC? Man, Microsoft better than GameStop. I mean, really, dude? What else are you going to say out here? I mean, how else do you want to do it, Ivan? How else do you want to do it? You know, Microsoft might be better for you, but how is it better than GameStop? Microsoft's currently listed on a valuation around $320 a share. What the hell are you going to buy that for at the top? Why would you be buying NVIDIA at $500 a piece? Why would you buy anything at the top right now? You don't think Home Depot's at the top? 320, 328, 330? I told you what it is. When you start doing your own evaluations and understanding the balance sheet, then you'll understand how much equity you're getting per share. The increase on GameStop is going to be tenfold what Microsoft is today. It's not even close. You have to do your homework. You have to educate yourself. It's an impossible stance to take. Microsoft is better than GameStop, or it's a better value proposition. That's not true. That's not true. There is not a single stock. And somebody tried to name me one last night. They go HCMC. Some health OTC penny stock. You know, it's the best value. Look at their balance sheet. They had $18 million worth of shareholder equity on the books. 18 million. Do you know what their float was? 460 billion shares. It was like 0.00003 fractions of a penny per share. You are crazy. GameStop, $4.19 a share equity. I'll update the math in a little bit. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know McDonald's sold games. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Marantz, maybe a quick refresher for the new people. If someone wants to learn about private equity, which connect the dots should they start with? Wow, Black Gloves. If you want to learn about private equity as a whole, you start at the beginning of Connect the Dots. You just type in Connect the Dots on YouTube and you start watching. And you never stop. If you stop and if you don't understand, if you say, oh, I watched enough, I fully understand, you don't. You don't, because we're forever learning. It's a learning tool. That's what it is. Do you do options trading? Absolutely not. I'm an investor. I don't trade any derivatives whatsoever. I can. I'm able to. I have the option of it, but I won't do it. I invest my money into companies that have solid balance sheets. There's two companies right now that I buy wholeheartedly. One is GameStop, and the other one is, it's not Recon One. That's one of my other sponsors. My other sponsor is, it's not my sponsor, but the other one that I invest in is Costco. And there you go. PLTR, please. Yeah, it's a good investment, free thinker. You know, Peter Thiel, he's involved with Palantir, and Palantir, it's all Stanford grads. It's the Silicon Valley connection. It's a damn good investment to have, but you're going to need to hold it for about 10 to 20 years. It's my honest opinion after reading what it is. I just talked about FNGR. I would never touch it. It's a pump and dump scheme. It is nonsense to you guys, and I don't touch shit like that. And that's what's being pumped out right now. Guys, there's so many stocks out there that they've pumped to get, this equity out of them and then just battle back what GameStop is. And if you don't see the pumps, go look at Carvana. Now, people keep trying to tell me that Carvana is a good buy and that I got this wrong. I talked about Carvana when it was $6 a share, okay? I'm just telling you guys. I talked about it when it was $6 a share. I made a connecting the dots video when it was at like 15. It's at $60 right now. It went up 5x, 4x, 10x, whatever you want to call it, from whatever point you think I started really doing the videos on it. Carvana's down. Over the past 2 years, Carvana's gone from 300 all the way down to 6. That it's unbelievably down. If people knew the truth, you're down 99% on your investment. But it's pumping and dumping out of it to offset what GameStop is as well. And just look at the pumps on it. The other one that I looked at was Clove. Obviously, they pumped Clove on the offset of what GameStop was back in June of 2021. That was the pump. I can show you everything, but we'll go from there. As far as PLTR, I think it's a good buy. I do think it's a great investment for some people for long term, but you can't tell me that it's better than GameStop. Nothing's better than GameStop. And I'm telling you guys this, and I'm extremely confident. At $17.25 on GameStop, there's not a single company out there that's going to give you the $4 on equity per share. That $4 of equity per share, attribute that to the share price itself, and then the float. How much of the company are you actually buying? GameStop has a very small float for the amount of equity it has. So 300 million shares is basically zero when you compare it to somebody like Apple with 17 billion shares, right? I mean, GameStop has to have stock split after stock split after stock split. They can have one right now at 1 to 3. The most shares they can have out there is 1 billion shares, and they're not going to. GameStop has been true to you, the investor, for the last 2.5 years. They have not done a reverse stock split. They have not offered more shares than what they initially offered during that pump in June of 2021. They have raised their money, they've held their money, and they've strengthened their balance sheet. They will go net positive on a T12, trailing 12 months, the fiscal year, and I think that starts Q3. I think that starts right now. That's why I'm shopping at GameStop this quarter. I know that October is going to be a phenomenal month for games. I know Assassin's Creed is coming out, Spider-Man 2 is coming out, other movies that move markets are coming out, other games, I apologize. So that's where I'm at with that. Our PLTR and DraftKings, goodbye. Caesar Hands, I really don't push out shit stocks like that. Like DraftKings is terrible for me. I'm not a guy that gets moved by sports season at all. Using the metric and the own metric GME isn't a good option. Okay, here we go. Lemon, who actually has a paid membership of the channel and supports Marantz Rantz, has a lot to say about me in the negative. So thank you so much for your support, Lemon, with your free membership, apparently. XBit, I'm using the metrics that Marantz and you always refer to, proving that your own metric GME isn't a good option. The metric is cash balance versus what you think, Lemon. How about that? There is zero long-term debt, no corporate debt, zero versus the cash. Now show me your metric. Show me what you're talking about, Lemon. Maybe I missed it. But let's talk about AMC for a minute. This guy asked me a question on TikTok, and I want to answer it. So TikTok, how you doing up there, man? And it says here, and thank you to Josh for following the channel. Appreciate it. It doesn't know about Rico. No, Rico's not a financial advisor. Rico doesn't know anything. Here's the problem with AMC. AMC is a terrible stock. It's a terrible company, and it is private equity driven. We know who's in the driver's seat at this company. It is the chairman of the board and the CEO, Adam Aron. He has manipulated retail investors for the last 3 years via YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, you name it. He's done it. He's given you free slushies, popcorn, and NFTs, and you've had to choke on that, literally, is what he said. And he's going to eat his own crow. That man walks around with personal security because he's afraid. He's afraid for his well-being, and he should be. Not that I would ever do anything to him because I have nothing against him in that light, but he's robbed America, and America's going to come looking for him. I'm not making threats. I'm telling you. These guys write me letters. They tell me, I can't believe this man robbed us all. And he didn't do it by himself. He had help. He had people promoting the shit. That's why I called out Matthew Kors the other night, saying you're doing things just for the click. I've never made a video where I say, this is the video I'm going to make to manipulate people and get clicks. That's not the way it works. If the information gets you to watch the channel, great. If it doesn't, then walk. But it's one of the worst investments of the 21st century. AMC movie theaters. And they have robbed people. It's right there with Mullen Automotive. It's right there with the rest of them. Bed Bath & Beyond. They are terrible investments. So many stocks are much cheaper than GameStop. JPM, for one, it's at $1.79-ish. PB. Yeah, but you're not thinking here. Lemon, that's not it. I'm going to go break down JPM for you, though. You obviously don't understand the metric that I'm doing, okay? I want you to do me a favor. Everyone in America, if you're ever going to look up a stock, okay, do it for me. Take the assets, okay? This is an actual fraction I want you to put together. Take the assets, A, minus L, the liabilities, okay? Now you take that. That's called shareholder equity. Take the shareholder equity, divide it by the amount of shares that exist, okay? Now, when you do that, whatever the float may be, now you have dollars per share, right? And everyone, well, that's price to book. And you're not listening. Now, take the price of the stock right now. And now tell me what's the percentage of your price of the share. What percentage is cash? What percentage is equity itself? Not a company in America beats out GameStop. Equity, shareholder equity per share. Not a single one. I encourage you, I challenge you to go find it. I'll be here. I've done them all. There's a video out there called GameStop is the next blue chip or is a blue chip. It's something like that. Google it. I made that, I don't know, months ago. Go watch it. You'll educate yourself. You're a joke, Lemon. You know that? But thanks for the $3, chump. Yeah, we're twin brothers, bro. I don't know why people, I had to spend a whole day on TikTok explaining how I'm a twin. It's fucking crazy. We got cut from the same sack, bro. There it is, okay? Colorado going 3-0. That's a shocker against Colorado State. Oh, stop it. Disney is trading at 2 times the price of sales. GameStop is 0.85. Disney has a problem with costs. They use $10 billion a year. They're down $2 to $3 billion. Goodwill and intangible assets, 45% discounted assets. Thank you. Oh, it's the same metric he is using. It's not in per se, Lemon. You don't understand. You don't understand. Because what you factor in when you do that ratio, the PB ratio, okay? That's what you don't understand, Lemon. On that assets balance sheet, right? When you go assets to liabilities, they have a line there. It's called goodwill. And when you're pumped up on assets under goodwill, just know over time that depreciates. So that's going to fall off of your asset side. That's when you see a company like GameStop that has zero goodwill, it's nuts to nuts. And when you go look at a company like PayPal and or AMC, they're inflated $7 billion on PayPal on goodwill. You have AMC inflated $2.2 billion on goodwill. You'll find out what the fuck it is. You're an idiot. It's okay though. Several companies were better. I want to know. Hold on. Write them down. Where are they? Where are they, Lemon? You said Tesla? I want to know them all. I want to know all the companies you think are better. Tesla. I'll prove you wrong. Next with JPM. I'll prove you wrong. Which other ones do you want? Because I'm going to make a video just for you. I'm just going to rub your ass in it. Anybody else? No, you list out where? I only saw 2 companies. What the hell are you talking about? Where is this kid coming from? Did I miss something? Debunk me. I challenge you. You can't. Yeah, I know. And you know what's crazy? Here we come, S&P 500, Marantz. Shameless pump. That's what you say? Oh, you don't think so? Yeah, thank you. We're not laughing. We're not laughing with you, Lemon. We're laughing at you. So anyway, S&P 500. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I know. I've said this for 2 years. 2 years. You know what's happened in the last 2 years? GameStop went from losing $400 million a year to now flat. Now $400 million swing. How the hell does that happen? Anybody want to put respect on what $400 million is? Look up PB ratio for fuck's sake. Oh my God. Apple is 45. Do you understand Apple has a 2% equity position per share? 2%. GameStop, 25. I didn't say Tesla. I just said, oh, McDonald's. Good. Let's look at McDonald's. I love this. Mickey D's. What else you got for me, brother? What else you got? Disney. Disney, bro. You're going to name Disney to me? Oh, I can't wait. Okay, when I make the video, okay, hey guys, here's some great blue chips to avoid. That's the next video. It's really going to take me not that long to do the homework on that one. But I'll come look for you. Oh, my God. We'll see DRS GME. We'll see how great it is when I show it to you. When I show you exactly what the metric is. And then you know what, guys? When you find out Disney's not that great, and you find out that JPM's not that great, I'll be here, though. I'll be here with GameStop, the one that's not in the S&P 500, the one that sits outside of the whole book. And we'll see how it goes. Next one is 49ers beat the Cowboys. Much love, Marantz. They didn't play. That's it. Can you do connecting the dots on Pulte Homes? Yeah, it's a trash-ass stock. Trash company and a punk-ass kid pushes it. That's it. And you tell Bill Pulte. You know what the guys told me? This guy's told me in a Twitter. They go, hey, Marantz, Ryan Cohen's never going to interview with you. This is what, I forgot to tell you who said this, by the way. It was Michael. If you guys don't know who Michael is, the co-host of the PPC show, a YouTuber as well. Michael, he says, Marantz, Bill Pulte, or Ryan Cohen will never do an interview with you because you talked bad about his friend, Bill Pulte. And I was just like, yo, Ryan didn't even know Bill Pulte exists. That is hilarious, bro. Oh, yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, Lemon, for you. That's how we'll do it. We'll see how it goes. Finger, terrible, terrible stock. Do not buy it. My opinion is do not buy it. That's where I'm at with that one. I'm looking up the Edgar system, guys. And if you guys don't know what the Edgar system is, that's an electronic data gathering retrieval system for the SEC. I'm looking it up right now for the GameStop filing for any buy orders that are coming through. I'm waiting for Ryan Cohen's buy order to come through. And let's see, ownership disclosures. Nothing has been updated just yet. And while I look that up, I'm going to go look up something else while I'm here. Because just for kicks, just for fun. So I'm going to do a company search. I'm going to do one for you. Okay? Oh, yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to be here all week. We're going to go to the 10K. I'm looking up something on the 10K here. We're going to be great. Okay? 1 billion. Man, you know, whenever there's people in the chat that say stupid shit, and I hold them to it, I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna do you a favor, because here's the thing. If I have this one wrong, I'll walk out of here. Okay? I'll close the stream out and I'll play League of Legends right now if I'm wrong on this. Okay? Oh man, I'm going to the balance sheet right now. No, I don't want that. Why is it showing me all this nonsense? How much these people get paid? I don't want to see any of this crap. I want to see. No? What the hell is all this? I've never seen a 10K like this. The one I'm looking at. Don't worry. It's not what I want. I'm going to have to Google it a different way. Oh. There we go. Oh. Bro, I don't think you know what you're talking about. I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay? 100. But hey, what do I know? then we're going to go with, where's my thing here? Let's go here. Let's go to, I'm looking up something, guys. Don't worry. You guys have fun with it. Where's my, I can't do it like that. I don't have my damn thing. Do I have a calculator? Five, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm getting there, guys. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Okay. So, is that... I just want to make sure I have this right. So you're telling me that that's how many... Oh, let me do it the other way. So there's... Yeah, I'll do it this way. Boom. 3, 3. 3, 3, 3 equals. Okay. So just so we're clear, okay? Just so we're clear, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows this. There are 1.8 billion shares of Disney, okay? 1.8 billion shares of Disney. I want to make sure I do this right. Am I going crazy? I don't want to go crazy on this. I want to make sure I'm right. And so if I get that times, yeah, hold on, watch this. If I do that, yeah, times 1.8 billion, right? I think I'm going crazy, guys. Because I'm just going off of what you guys tell me. That can't be right. That can't be right. I swear to God. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna play some music because no, you're way off what I see. But I just want to do something really quick for my own sanity because I want to prove a point. But we'll see how it gets proven right now. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back while I go grab something. I gotta grab something. I'm going crazy. Be right back.
Community, it's been a long battle. Fudge, shills, corrupt hearings, corrupt politicians and regulators, smoke and mirrors in a front row seat to the greatest clown show on planet Earth. Hey yo, whoops, let's get it, they ain't ready. About to open up a can on Mafia Don Kennedy. Short position heavy, you walk the edge of machete. The premiums, I bet margin is calling them already. And Jeff Yas taking the loss, Susquehanna going down to the tune of Ricker Spades and bananas. Wonder how much stamina Mafia got left. Gonna bind DRS till we beat you to death. DTCC, screw the brooch big time. Jar Jar, you something the big doodle this time. Processing the split wrong, deliver it. In the words of Wooch, couldn't deliver it. So they splitting it absent, the dividend. Way to let us know that the MOAS is imminent. So evident, overwhelming the evidence. Share swim infinity pool as forever, man. We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny. By holding DRS, we're golden. We by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny. Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Yeah, time to deliver it. Hands turning straight into diamonds, they're shimmering. Smile on the air, but behind scenes they're quivering. Games coming soon with the mutable and it's simmering. Yeah, and I can't wait till they release that. On the marketplace, collect the pieces like a B-strat. And you know I need that. Come and spin the wheel like Kyoto. GME run the game and you know so. I'm on a rant like Marantz. The financial situation of the shorts is advanced. It's a sham, it's a mockery. A land full of gluttony. Victor in California told Jimmy Chill to suck on knees. These funds are just a gentle tease. They short the ETFs, rack up the FTDs. Feels like I'm on DMT. Wooch and DMT. Shout out to DFB. I be like, we by GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We by GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny. Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold us.
Sold them, I hold them while it's getting swollen. Daniel W.S. got the memes of the Cohen. Dave Lowry, the investors are so emboldened. Take back the power, collectors are in control. And time to get busy. Tinfoil theories, dizzy market dilly. Super stock broken down, get the word around town. Wooch and DMT up in the ears, turn it up now. And holler what now?
Swinging around, go for chucks like compound. The more ass coming, the world be like, wow. Not looking pretty for finance committee. Time to wake up, Keith, Rourke, and Kitty right now. Tried to warn me, you looking the other way. They like, there is no war here in Ba Sing Se. I'm like, okay, don't escape Pompeii. There's a fork in history, you headed the wrong way. We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny. Buy, hold, and DRS, we're golden. We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny. Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold us.
Okay, guys, so yeah, I get to win. I win here, okay? And I'm going to explain something to you, and this is why I exist and why you guys are, like, failed at this stuff. All right, so listen up, all right? I use Disney as an example for a reason, okay? And I want to tell you something. Lemon, initially looking at it, you say to yourself, Disney has 1.8 billion shares and $102 billion worth of equity, shareholder equity. Therefore, your ratio exists, right? But what did I tell you? You have to deduct. You have to deduct their goodwill. And why? Because the goodwill is what you pay for something. It's not something that you actually have over time. It's an inflated number on the balance sheet. As in, you overpaid for something, therefore you have goodwill to burn off. Look at the ratio. Like I said, shareholder equity cash position versus what GameStop is. Disney has $102 billion worth of assets, right? And that's what I'm telling you, shareholder equity. $92 billion of it is goodwill. That's it. You're going to tell me they're sitting on $10 billion. This is why I'm telling you, $10 billion on 1.8 billion shares is not it. Not on a price of 84. You're looking at less than $1 a share without the goodwill. Subtract the goodwill. That's the point. That's what I try to tell you. So yes, when you guys look at the matrix and you guys look at all the damn ratios you want, everyone's doing it the wrong way. Everyone's just going straight book and going, you know what, this is what it is, Marantz. And I'm telling you, that's not what it is. Because you can be inflated on the balance sheet for something that you acquired, you overpaid for. That's what you're sitting on. And now those are your losses. If we took your route of doing things, then you would think that AMC at one point had $4.5 billion of equity because they had dead movie theaters they bought. Just because you took a loan and you bought, go look at Disney's books. See how much money is leveraged on those senior notes. And then you'll understand $92 billion acquiring things is not a great look. And you'll understand that when you see what burns off. There's a reason why that stock price is $84 today versus the $190 it was or whatever it was before, just a year ago. That's the truth. Throwing all my money in GameStop, I trust Marantz's hard work in DD. Yes, it's true, and thank you. So that's the way that works for you guys. You guys have to know what's happening here. Lemon, you're wrong. Disney's sitting on inflated books. But that was your one example. Who else did you say? You said, I'm writing it down here, though. I just want to make sure you were wrong. And you were. So you said somebody else here, though. You said JPM and McDonald's. McDonald's might win on that one. McDonald's might win. I'm going to get mad at McDonald's. Been around for 100 years. I'm going to get mad at them? No. Basically 100 years. But I got you. My shares are having an origin getting pregnant by baby shares. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Thanks. So if I put in an order today, my cost-based average will be whatever it is when CS fills it. I don't know. I don't know what computer share is going to do, but that's the way it goes. What stock should we invest in as starters? Great question. I don't know what you should invest in because I don't know what your risk tolerance is. I don't know how much money you have. I don't know how long you're going to hold it for. There's a lot of there's a lot of reasons why people sit down with financial advisors and have those conversations. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, Rico, what's this week's locks? The lock for this week is GameStop. The shares themselves. Go buy them. That's what I'm doing. So that's how it works. Investing, thank you. Interesting, thank you. Yeah, that's the way it goes down. If these guys ever knew. Oh, they're sitting on inflated books. Hey, how about GameStop? Is it inflated? Is it nuts to nuts? Is it good? Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I do not TikTok. Sorry, mate. No worry, GTA. Dude, who needs a card? Who needs a free Xbox gift card for $25? If you need it, just DM me on TikTok. It's yours. That's all you got to do. So loving the song. Oh yeah, I can't wait, baby. I can't wait. 60 peeps, only 20 likes. Got to pump those numbers, y'all. I don't worry about numbers. I don't worry about views, numbers, whatever. I tell it to you guys just because I know you guys get excited about the growth of the channel. Let's see how much we've grown. In 2 weeks on TikTok, finally I'm officially on TikTok. And then in 2 weeks, we've had 3,000 subscribers. That's what we've had. Extra. So we're over 5,000. We're doing great. That number is going to jump into this number, and we're going to be doing fine, guys. We're double dipping out here. I'm not Rico, no. But thank you for asking. That's the way it goes down. I'm Marantz Rantz on YouTube. Been there for years. Do the homework. Rico didn't even exist. You guys know this guy didn't even have an idea to do a channel. He had no idea. He was out there thirst trapping, dancing with his shirt off, jiggling his shit in hotel rooms for girls. That's what he was doing. What was I doing? Grinding. Greetings from Poland. I appreciate you so much from Poland. Thanks again, man. Ryan Cohen is saving his money to buy Bed Bath & Beyond. That is a goddamn lie. No one wants Bed Bath & Beyond. Shout out to Linda Real. Linda Real went ahead and passed on the info. If you guys didn't see it, let me go ahead and read it to you. I have it here in my channel. It's going to be right here. There are the new, and these are the administrators of the bankruptcy for Bed Bath & Beyond. Michael I. Goldberg. He's from somewhere. American College of Bankruptcy. He's from Ackerman LLP. Is that Bill Ackman? No, it's not Ackman. That's Ackerman. There's another. I've read that name before. Ackerman LLP. Ralph Lizzo. That's what it sounds. That's what it looks like. He's one. Michael Mandel. He's another guy from the Ryder Corporation. Hey, funny. Ryder Corporation. Ryder Corporation. You know who else used to work for Ryder? Do you guys know who? That guy. That guy. What's his name? The guy from GME, Rod Altsman. Didn't he work for Ryder before too? Didn't he do that? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he did. Another guy is going to be Ari Mazzo. He's part of it from JP Morgan. Go figure. 6th Street. That's where he really works. And then the CRO themselves, the liquidating trustee, is going to be Jeffrey S. Stein from Stein Associate Advisors. I have to go look up all this stuff. I haven't had time today to look them up, but they're the Philo advisors, guys, and that's what's going down. So just giving you guys a heads up. That Bed Bath & Beyond announcement stuff is going to be happening today, throughout the day. Rico knows less than Marantz. PH, you're absolutely correct. That guy knows sports, bro. Who doesn't know sports? Any dude with a quarter who gets a newspaper. Am I too old school for that? No one knows? Nah, and Rico knows, yeah. Don't forget to smash the like button. There you go. We'll try not to. He's not buying. Who's not buying? We're all buying. No, I'm not. Rio knows. Me either. When you go on live with Rico, probably never. Recording to Rico, he doesn't want to ruin his brand. Bro, I'm not going to let you. And you know why? Because I put his feet on the fire, bro. Listen, I will expose everybody. I don't have time for bullshit. I have my own platform that I built from scratch, just like everyone else. What a great day to call out from work, Marantz. Oh, you called out sick? Hey, man, I telling you, I'm okay. You do whatever you guys got to do. That TikTok chat was weak. Had to come back here. Bergie Crunch, I know. They don't know about the 120 people here versus the, 30 people over there? Yeah, we're good. Not even close. Bought 11 shares today that will go to work for me. Absolutely. That's where they filmed the new Coming of America, the Rick Ross house. Shit, Stacks. I had no idea. First off, I never watched it. I only watched the original Coming to America. Eddie. Not that one. That's Raw, I think. Coming to America. I said, yeah, that boy nice. That boy nice. Yeah. Hey, it sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? Sexual chocolate. Man, I love that movie. It has so many good parts. I love the whole damn movie. Mike Tyson's a bad man. Every time. Rocky Marciano. Every time. Floyd Mayweather. They want to bring him up. Be dodging fights. Ryan Cohen buying $10 million in GameStop stock and pandering to investor apes is genius. Really? $10 million is nothing to him. He keeps his cult followers loyal, and he's still up over $200 million in initial GME investment. I mean, to say $10 million is nothing to him, that would equate to thinking like he has income coming in. Like, what's his job? You know, to have $1 billion and then 10 million is 1% of that, and you're in your 30s, that's a lot of money. That's why I value $1,000. That's why I see people out here talking about, I put $5,000 on the game. And I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? That's 1 month's salary for some people. I would never do that. You cannot trivialize a $10 million investment. Certainly when you don't know how liquid he is. Itchy ass. Who names themselves itchy ass, by the way? Ugh. Who wins a race? You or Rico? Me, all day. Are you going on YouTube? I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. And thank you so much for following the channel, guys. And over there on TikTok, you can't talk to me unless you super chat me or send me gifts, bros. You guys send me gifts, bros. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's an inside joke. I don't want anything from you guys. Thanks for going live, man. This will make my workday go faster. All gas, no brakes. There we go. All gas, no ass for this guy named Itchy Ass. NVIDIA has blown GameStop out of the water in terms of share price since 2021. I mean, it's kind of cool to pick a spot, but that's fine. I mean, if that's where you're going to draw your line in the sand there, Itchy Ass, I'm good with it. Get it, Frankie. I don't want to buy NVIDIA. I don't want to buy NVIDIA at $400 right now, $500 almost. I'm good. No, I'd rather buy GameStop at $17. Get it, Frankie. Thank you so much. Just got 50 more shares at $17.27. It's the steal of a lifetime. I agree that that's a great price, Ravenstown. Ravenstown been here since day one with me. What a good ass dude. And that's because he got a good ass. He looks in the mirror and he looks back and he goes, look back at it. Look back at it. Like a crack at it. NVIDIA didn't sell games. Doesn't sell games. We know that. If you're buying GME and somebody tells you to sell it to you, so people are selling. Lemon, I get where you're coming from, Lemon. And one day you'll understand how it actually works for us. See, I don't care if you think those people are selling. Right? Anyone out there selling borrowed shares. I'm buying them. And I'm going to keep buying them. And they're going to keep bringing the price down. They're going to re-ring the rag, they're gonna twist it out, get all the juice they can out of it, drop it lower. They're never going to quit. These guys don't quit. These hedge funds, these billionaires, they'll never give up until they have to. I'll still be here. I'm never going to leave, dude. I'm the wrong guy. I don't think you're a gamer at all. I don't think you're a gamer at all. Because if you were a gamer, I'm just telling you, Lemon, if you were a gamer and you supported what GameStop is and does, then you would know that gamers get up every day and they push play one more time. They push reset on the console and they try it again. When you fail, you try. You try to beat that level. You try to get more XP. You try to beat that boss. It doesn't matter. And this is like one big ass MMO right here. And that's all it is for me. And I'm out here calling out the raid, and I'm the raid leader, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. Man, keep getting highlights over here. Rico knows nothing. Thank you. Nice glasses, I guess. I mean, shit, they're not for show. I'd be blind without them. Another $500 a computer share today. GameStop, let's go. Thank you so much. Tell Marantz you don't know how to evaluate stocks, let alone a company, without telling me. Thank you, Stacks. That's what they all tell me. Itchy says, or you're saying this too, Itchy, about 2.3 worth of AI chips using a loan from BlackRock that owns 182 million shares of NVIDIA. It's private equity driven. Correct, DRS. That's why I don't even get near it. And that's what I was talking to Matt about the other night. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's invested in NVIDIA and he knows damn well who is in it. Oh, I don't study private equity. But yet he brought up, I didn't know NVIDIA had private equity. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. He brought that up, not me. So what does that tell you? He studies it. He knows exactly what it is. Beta Boy, lemon drinking, Bud Light, and Target parking lot. That's all these dudes, man. What the hell? Shopping at Kohl's, too. Drexel Burnham. You know what it is. KKR. You guys are naming all of them, and I appreciate you guys. I'm going to catch up in the chat, though, here. Ares Capital, yep. CoreWeave and BlackRock are a lot smarter than GameStop. Really. They both make huge money from the purchases and loan. That's not where they get the majority of their money. But it's cool. You can think that. It's awesome, though. And Terra Capital will be number 8. That's one person, bro. It's just one person. Not me, just over here waiting for Adam Aaron to ATM offer. Yes, he is. To Jason Mudrick at the farmer's market on Sunday. Rico sent me here. Cool, Ivan. Appreciate you. Michael Jordan. Evan knows. Let's see. The market's still open for another 36 minutes. Market's still open. GameStop currently trading at $17.26 a share. Looking healthy today. 4.4 million shares traded back and forth today with a market cap of over $5 billion. And you think this company's worth $6 a share, $8 a share. You're crazy. You're crazy. Bros, if you even knew what the value proposition is, the fact that it has zero goodwill to burn off, it's nuts to nuts. Let them buy something. Let them acquire something. Did you know they don't lose that asset? It stays on the books as goodwill for years to come, and then they'll acquire more things, and they'll still stack cash. So if they have a positive cash flow while acquiring those things, now we're talking. That's not what those other companies are doing. By the way, those other companies, they don't have Ryan Cohen. They don't have you, and they don't have me. BlackRock is dumping the stock. Yeah, they will make money on the artificial pump. There we go. What shield department do you work for? They're asking you, itchy ass. Oh, man. I'll look up Oprah Winfrey when I get a chance. Diamond handing and is an investment strategy empowered by those amateurs who don't know how to trade. Loose cannon, I wouldn't go that far. I've actually painted out what diamond hand means. Like for me personally, and I said this over 2 years ago, what diamond handing meant was that I'm living a lifestyle to be able to not over leverage myself so that I'm not overextended. When it came time to buying this house, my wife and I had to get together $31,000. Okay. They wanted $31,000 up front. And we go, okay, how are we going to go grab that money without touching what we've put away and what we earned? And we did it. We did it without selling a single share. So I can leverage my position. I can do a lot of things, but I didn't over leverage myself. And I'm happy to hang on to my position. And shout out to Costco for helping me out with those funds because that's the way it's been. Can we stream the Bed Bath & Beyond court hearing? It's live right now. Jerry Diamond, I'm sure someone's streaming it. I'm not. I don't plan to. I don't want to. It sounds boring as hell to hear about a company falling to pieces. It's not something I really care for. Larry Fink been selling you clowns. Try and keep up. Correct, Stacks. He has been. Larry Fink, Lawrence Fink, the chairman of the board and CEO for BlackRock. Additionally, he is also the chairman, executive board member for the UCLA School of Business Management, the Anderson School of Business Management. So whenever you see someone at the Anderson School, just know it's private equity driven. Someone's in the chat. Guys, I have not even opened up the chat to you guys, and I apologize. It is open right now. If you guys want to join the channel and join the chat, I'm going to link it for you right now. GameStop was hurt from the online push for a bit. What the hell is this? Paid off all of its debts and saved up $1.2 billion in cash. Improved quarter to quarter. A company with net zero. Oh, yeah, I'm with you on this. Yeah, the current price of GameStop is really $70 a share versus the 70 cents a share on AMC. Wow. That's phenomenal. That is phenoms, bros. It's great. All right, so let me go over here to the actual Discord. I'm going to go into the voice chat channel. I'm in there now. Don't forget that if you want to join the chat, you guys can at any time. I will post it on YouTube. It's posted to the chat. It'll be pinned to the top of the chat eventually. But you guys can join me in conversation. If you guys have any questions, you guys want to call me a dumbass, you guys don't know you guys think you know more than me about this, we'll go for it. I don't mind. We'll go toe to toe. But that's the way it's working out for me. So it's there. You can hit the link. If you hit the link, just know you have to unmute your mic to talk. GME has more assets and liabilities and a billionaire CEO. I don't even know what you're smoking. Correct. Same reason Hunter Biden was on the board of directors at Burisma Energy, whatever it is. I don't know much about that whole situation. I don't follow politics. You know I do. Y'all ready for the Big Ten stream? No, I don't care about Big Ten streaming. I don't watch football, guys. College football, it's trash. I barely watch Colorado, okay? No, I'm not Rico. Lemon, do you don't invest, you trade. Why are you bashing something you don't understand? Thank you. Oh, who's in the chat? Let's see who we have here. In the chat, let's make sure I'm all... There we go. Let me lower you down. You're a little loud for me.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Is this my guy? Pat Smith?
Yeah.
Hey, Pat
Yes,
Smith,
sir.
you sound like you're dying, bro. What's going on?
Oh, man, I got something funky for like 3 weeks in my lungs.
Yeah. Whoever she was, man, she wasn't worth it.
She told me she loved me.
Yeah, I bet. Well, that's what they always do. Strippers tell you that right as they cash the check. What's going on, brother? How you feeling today?
Oh, man, I feel like crap, dude. But I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you. And dude, out of everybody's DDD, you know what I'm saying? You got the best, and that's all I wanted to say. Just keep up the good work and don't listen to these haters, dude. I love your videos of exposing all the people that are just bought and paid for. You can smell them from a mile away, but then when you expose them and then I don't know, it's just chef's kiss.
Yeah, it's called roaches, bro. They're roaches. These guys are out
dude,
here. I'm with you.
Yeah, they got me, dude. They got me for a lot of money, dude. I was in it for the squeeze, that life changing money, and I seen it on. They would show you, like, it's just like, dude, how can they get away with selling all these shares? And then now I never even thought of reverse stock splits or anything like that, and now I see the light. And I know what I wanted to say. The other day when you had me, I am getting better, by the way, but
Yeah,
the other
it
day when
sounds
you
like
had
it.
me on, yeah. Well, the other day when you had me on, not the other day, but the time before that, I said, thank you for not making me feel like an idiot. And in the chat, and you responded to it. And I wanted to say thank you again. You said, oh, like, it's all good. And what I was referring to is like how you took that German guy out to lunch, man, that German shorten guy that, I don't know, man. He mopped the floor with that dude. And that's what I was afraid of. Like, cause I'm kind of ignorant. I've learned a lot more from you. Like, I got that book, Caesar's Palace too. And I just watched Barbarians at the Gate the other day. And I can't even believe I had never seen that movie when I was younger, but yeah, I don't know, man. That's all I need to say is just thank you for not making me feel like an idiot. Thank you for doing what you do and keep mopping the floor with these dudes, man. And please keep on Phil for real, dude. That dude's got to go.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, man, Pat Smith, you're welcome. Okay, first off, you're welcome. And like you, I'm educating myself along the way. So I learn things and I read things. Like right now, I'm literally reading into celebrities and private equity and how they manipulate outcomes. And that's why I started touching on it and talking on the subject. But, I want to have all my ducks in a row because I feel that the more informed we are, the more educated we are on these investments, then the better investors we become. Wealth is just a byproduct of education. When you're educated on what it is, then it's just it's linear, like it goes with it. So I love it, and I love that you guys are learning, and it's invaluable. Like you can't put a price tag to it, right? They always say priceless. That used to be the Visa or MasterCard commercials, right? But a girl whose dad has a sense of humor. No, whatever it may be. No, but if you don't remember the commercial, don't mind me. But the whole point is, you literally are going to come to this channel and in this ecosystem of learning, and you're going to learn something. And if you remember this whole narrative, the thing that you'll learn is, and this is why I kicked that German guy's ass in the chat. And it wasn't German, I think it was UK. But the reason why I kicked their ass is because in a debate, the individual who learns something is the loser. And when you find that out, you have to go into these debates like full-hearted. Like you have to know your shit inside and out. I can't walk into the GME meltdown subreddit and not know what the hell I'm talking about. But I'll tell you what, they won't walk into here. They can post over there in their little fantasy world, but they won't walk into here because you walk into here, you got a bee, you got a beehive, you got a hornet's nest. You've got some dudes out here that know more shit than a little bit. So when people start talking left and right, like Lemon, and you have somebody like XBit going to kick their ass. You have somebody like Stacks going to tear you up. You have Hot this year. There's so many people, right? And I'm just naming a couple, but you'll see it in the Discord. It plays out. The bears come in. They want to set it ground. Hey, everything's digital. And you're like, really? Everything's digital? GameStop just had an increase of like $60 million for the quarter on software. Like, how is that digital? Nintendo doesn't promote digital content per se. They want physical copies because that's what the collectors own and buy. Why would I buy a digital product when I'm paying the same price as a physical copy? I would want the physical copy. It costs the same. The advantages but the advantages of digital are supposed to be that it's more cost efficient, and it's not. It's priced the same. Why would I be getting collector's editions to anything when it's all how is it a digital collector's edition yet I can't collect it? It's digital. So there's so many aspects on it that you can capitalize on, and if you look at the numbers, then people are factually wrong, and that's okay. And I'm going to go with it because coming right now for this quarter 3, if you're looking at the fundamentals for GameStop, and I'll talk GameStop till the day till the day I drop. I haven't talked to AMC in the last 2 weeks. I don't talk about Bed Bath & Beyond in the last month, Mullen Automotive in a month. I'm GameStop only right now because I'm so enamored by the fact that people don't know what is happening. They don't understand this movement. They don't understand the balance sheet. And that number of $100 million swing, $105 million, $106 million swing from quarter to quarter, 1 year versus the other. And I told everybody this, and even I was shocked at the number because, and you'll see my true reaction in real time, but it's because we annualize on an inflationary number. And I tell people this all the time. You can come out of the box for 1 year, but 2-year retraction is not possible if you're headed in the right direction. It's literally an annualization on an inflationary number during the worst economic downturn, this side of the 20th century. So you saw inflation rates go through the roof. You see that it's impossible to borrow money right now. So what is GameStop doing? Rather than paying their bills on time, as people call it, got to pay these bills, they'll take on an expense of 1% to fraction out the interest on the marketable securities of 5%. They're making money. It's the old David Ramsey way of doing things. You let your money make you money and let the interest pay off your other people's money. Like you're paying your debt with the interest that you're making elsewhere. It's a smart man's world. These guys are smart guys putting in their money. And that's why I hang out with Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, and Alan Adel, amongst other people. They're smart guys. And if you don't know that, well, then you're just losing it. So thank you so much, Pat Smith, for coming in. If anyone else wants to join the chat at any time, you can. It's right there. The link is there on the Discord. You click it, you come in, you spit it, and you tell me how you feel. If you want to come against me and have a bearish stance, just know what the GME DD knew. Those crew, that whole crew, they knew. They can't come in here.
Looking forward to Oprah, by the way. I'm looking forward to the Oprah, private equity ties. I know you got something juicy coming, so I'm foaming at the mouth, but I'm out of here, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and if you're foaming at the mouth, get that checked out, bro.
Right. You got it.
All right, brother. Yeah, I was just told about Oprah right now. I don't know what I have. I have to go look it up. I do it just like you. I think you guys could put the dots together just as much as I could, but I look a lot harder. And I go into a lot deeper places. It's just hard to find at times. Let's see what they say here. A book on connect the dots must be in the future when all is said and done. PH. I have never been approached that way about connect the dots. I have those videos up on the internet forever. If someone were to stumble upon them and they could find them valuable, I'm happy. Without a doubt, part 17 is amazing. Like Connect the Dots 17 is where I put in 3 weeks every day, every night, digging, looking for the connections, and I found them. And it's crazy because people will tell you things like the guy who I talked to on the Choice Spaces call maybe like 2 weeks ago, he said, Marantz, you can't assume that private equity plants people on boards. That's too much. You're going too far with it. And I was like, what? Okay, then go watch Connect the Dots and then you tell me. You go look at Bed Bath & Beyond and you tell me. So I think we're dead on this. I think we're correct. And I think we're going to be proving people wrong for a long time. So every single time a company gets pushed out in front of you, go look it up. Go figure it out. There's an angle there. Private equity driven. This is their time to shine. When the interest rates are high and the stock market's fearful, it's their time to shine. People are fearful to invest right now. They're scared as hell. So they go park their money in private equity, and private equity is the one who's doing it. And people say, well, what do you mean? Who is private equity? It's just a couple of bad dudes that manage a lot of money. And the money that they manage are actually pension funds, retirement funds for, the teachers union, for all of Canada, CalPERS, the California public relations people, whatever they are. They have huge sums of money, billions and billions of dollars. And that's what's being put on the books for them. And then they're able to, those are all the LPs. Those are the limited partners, right? And the GP, the general partner, is the head of the fund. And it's usually somebody at the, the top, and KKR and Apollo and Ares and Bain and all of them. So yeah, it's scary, guys. It's scary. That's that when GameStop starts pumping and starts kicking ass and taking names, it's going to cost people their whole pension. They were going to go bankrupt. And this is the part where Brad Pitt says, don't dance. I'm not here to celebrate it that way, like the demise of short sellers or the demise of someone. I'm so sad they're not going to be able to eat on their yachts and their boats and stuff. But if you made a bad investment and you over leveraged yourself with that Ivy League education of yours, you should have known better. You should have known better, but you're trying to manipulate a market and a group of people, and I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's gonna hold up, because somebody like Ryan Cohen, he believes in his investment, and that's why he bought in more than a little bit. And that's what you got to do. You got to show the world that you believe first. I believe in my investment. I believe in my platform. I believe in YouTube. And I used to do 8-hour live streams, guys, every day. I used to wreck myself on YouTube for like a year and a half straight. And I was there every day, every rain or shine. I couldn't get enough because I wanted to tell everyone. Then at some point, just this past summer and this year, I said, man, this is not it, because my body was falling apart. I had gained 50 pounds. I was not spending time with my wife as I could have. I wasn't concentrating at work. I wasn't focused. And I took a step back from everything. And you know what happened, guys? God is good. That's what happened. We got more of a following. The relationship at work and with wife and with kids, everything got stronger and healthier. And I'd be lying to you to tell you guys that like this doesn't take a toll on you. Showing up every day and making videos every day, staying on top of content. Like yesterday, the Discord told me yesterday, very first time the Discords beat me to something. They're the ones who told me that Larry Cheng and Alan Adel bought in. I didn't know. I was too busy working on the yard, working on cats, going shopping for the wife, working on getting medication at the pharmacy for my wife. And then I was like, okay, today, I'm off today. I work at 4 a.m. tomorrow, 3:45 a.m. tomorrow. Got to open the building, run the whole damn show until about 1:30. Got to go get my son from school right after. Like, there's like this whole never-ending loop for me. Like, I'm just going. I'm not a YouTuber like Rico, like my brother Rico. This guy has no job, basically. He doesn't go to work at all. He just sits in a lab, makes videos, looks up content, creates it all. And that's what like Matt Kors does, and that's what Trey Trays was doing. Everybody's doing this shit where this is what they do, right? And I wish I could. And at a time there, I was like, man, I'm going to do it. But no, this is not it, because I don't want to take from the people. Like, I don't. That's not it. I'll just keep giving you the best I can, the way I can, until somebody sees the information they need to see, and then they make a good decision. So keep grinding with you guys, man. That's it. All I'm telling you is I'm a real person. I'm probably the only YouTuber out here who actually tells you the wife, the kids, the family, the life, the job, the environment, everything. They don't tell you anything about themselves. It's like they're afraid of the internet. I'm not. I'm not afraid of people. I fear no man. And that's just the way I am. That's the way I was raised. Gonna be dead like Blockbuster. Oh, Ivan, you obviously don't understand. AMC in one word: worthless. Is that one word? It's absolutely terrible, dude. If you knew how bad AMC is, if you knew the origins of the stock, of the company, of the leadership, you would never touch it. But people keep putting it out in front of people and saying, this is it. This is this. It's like it's the worst investment of your lifetime. It's up there. Mullen Automotive is probably the worst over the last 3 months, but over the last 2 years, AMC went from $70 a share to $7 a share. And when I say $7 a share, I'm talking about after a 10-1 reverse stock split, actually 70 cents a share. So it's lost 99% of all of its value. That's the difference. Mullen, the F collaboration. Mullen, yeah, I don't know. There's no Ford collaboration with Mullen. It's just a terrible investment. I have someone in the chat, someone in the channel. His name is Potato. Potato, how are you doing today, man? What's going on?
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm killing it. What's on your mind?
Actually, I was just wanna ask you a question, kind of like about the GameStop, and
Sure.
I was thinking like to get your point of view about the S&P 500. Like what do you think? Because obviously the S&P 500, they change their criteria all the time, right?
Sure.
So like what would you say would be a good time to enter that? Like in your like from your point of view.
What do you mean by enter? Are you talking about buying the SPY, or are you talking about for GameStop to enter the S&P?
Yeah, for GameStop to enter, obviously.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about S&P 500 as a whole first. Let's get there. The S&P 500 makes up 500 companies, the top 500 companies in the world, and they're ratioed out, by the way, via the SPY, via ETF, right? And when you look at the S&P 500, just know that it's been carried by the top 7 companies for the last 7 years. You know, when you look at it, it's what they used to call FANG stocks, and that was Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. That's what used to carry the S&P 500. But now you throw in a couple of more. You'll throw in like Tesla, or you'll throw in Nvidia. But other than that, you know, and Meta, because it changed the name from Facebook. But those are the companies, the top tier tech companies that are carrying the whole market. That's why people think the market's not that bad. It's not that bad. But the truth is, the other 493 companies are all terrible. They're all upside down. They're all borrowing money, and they're not doing what they could do, in a bull market instead of this disguised bear market. I think that the bottom half of the S&P 500 is falling out, and we know that. At one point, it was reported in July of this year, just a couple of months ago, that the prerequisite to get into the S&P 500 was down to $11 billion in market cap. So therefore, you have to keep GameStop well below that. Because when GameStop posts a profit, okay, and their T12 is positive, that's all you need is the fiscal year to be positive from whatever date measuring that you're at. If you're positive $1, you're now eligible. Something like GameStop would be eligible on a T12 positive of $1. It's over. It's over for them. And then you got to hope that the market cap doesn't get to $37 per share, $39 per share. GameStop, if they can come in at $44, they're undeniable. So we've seen it. We've seen it there before, over a year ago. But they've been holding us down for so long, GameStop, that it's ideal. It's ideal to get in there, and when they stop holding it down. So we'll see how it all works out. Me personally, I like GameStop at $17. I hope it doesn't get into the S&P 500 anytime soon, because it'll take off. The stock will take off. Index funds will have to buy in. There'll be mandatory buy-ins. There's so many people that are traders out there that only trade the SPY, that only buy in on the SPY, and companies that are within it. So there's so many incentives there. You know, the amount of ETFs that carry GameStop, I remember the last time I checked, there was like 105. But if you're in the S&P 500, you'll have about 300 ETFs that'll carry you. So 3x is what I'll see on the stock price. 3x is what I'll see, on involvement. So that's how I see it. It's just how I see it. And you saw what happened to Tesla. Tesla posted losses for 9 years. Tesla came out and everyone was against them. And when they announced that they were getting a stock split, it went crazy. The stock, it went up, it pumped. And then they announced, and this is after 1 quarter of earnings in the positive. Then they announced that they were going to get into the S&P 500 once they finally had that T12. And that was 3 months later. And the stock pumped from $1,100 a share all the way to $6,000. Ballparking numbers depending on the split and how you read it. So, it's an amazing pump. It's an amazing company that can happen for anyone, and that'll be GameStop soon enough. Soon for me is any time within my lifetime. So, the S&P 500 it's a possibility, and I think it's inevitable. That's just my honest opinion. Anything? No?
All right. No, I totally agree. I think that's in my opinion, I think that's the second goal. I think first probably would be profitability, and then the S&P 500, because it would be inevitable to get there. But I think that will make the kind of drive the price up a lot. It makes it worth to buy right now.
Yeah, I think that people need to know what's about to happen, right? So GameStop is right now a value stock. And the minute it's going to show value and it shows you that it makes a profit, the new narrative from Wall Street will be, well, it's not a growth stock. So then they're going to try to knock it down off of that basis. And it's what is it? What do I need to do? What box do I need to check for you to understand what the hell we're doing here? And so it'll be value, and then it'll be growth. And when you grow, hopefully by then the election will be over. The macro trends of this economy will start going up and to the right. So that'll actually happen. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to grow at a time where interest rates are below where they're currently at. So, sky's the limit, man. I'm really happy. But it sounds like you understand the investment. I will tell you this. Somebody on TikTok over here just said, how long should I hold on to GameStop? You know, I don't know your answer of how long you want to hold on to it, but I'll be here forever. And that's that.
Well, for me, because I'm not from America, obviously, and like just holding that stock, just as long as it maintains like between whatever it is now and like maybe 25, let's say, I'm still like gaining because the value of the currency where I live, it's like doing bad against the dollar anyway. So I'm good. I'm good regardless,
Yeah,
so it's
that's
kind
a good
of
point.
positive.
That's a good point. When did you first get into GameStop?
Like I think it was a few months after when it like pumped, like 2021, probably in the summer somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I was like really skeptical at first, but then I read through all the stuff. I think it was like when Reddit like kind of broke up, like they started splitting up and stuff, and just like I just read a little bit here and there, and
My daughter's
and
calling.
I kind of
Hold
knew.
on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta hold the phone. Yeah, what's up, babe? No, I'm online. I'm live streaming right now. What's up? What's wrong, babe? Oh yeah, no, I'm not there, Mom. All right, bye, baby. Bye. Love you. Bye. Sorry, guys. That was it's my daughter. She my daughter gets all the attention before anything else. So I just tell you that right now. So, all right. So I'm back, brother.
As it should be, always prioritize good things. No, but like for me, like I knew that if they can, whatever they did that drove the price down, which was like something about turning off the button or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can do that kind of shit, they can probably pull out like anything from their sleeve, So I wasn't really like into that whole pumping the stock up to whatever people were imagining. I was more into the like, okay, so can they actually do something? Like, can they because all the like DDs and stuff that I read was all about if the market goes down, then then GME can maintain their price because they have a lot of money and whatever, all that stuff. And then I noticed that inflation was going crazy. So I thought anyway, like, okay, if I buy in, I'm probably going to win anyway because the currency in my country is going to do shit against the dollar if the interest rates in for the Feds is going to go up, So I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy anyway. Because then I know that maybe their board is going to do well since I read a lot about like Cohen, and I was like, okay, this guy is probably gonna work for his money. So I was that's what actually made me buy.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and he's absolutely going to make that work. But I'm going to make it work, right? Even for myself. Like I tell you, I can't even tell you how many times I get a DM, a message from someone who says they went to go shop at GameStop. They're happy to spend money there. They understand how to actually push out their investment. And that's what makes it fun for me. So I'm happy that people overseas are finding value in it for their own reasons. I never thought about the currency exchange and what it would be and like how it would hold its value for you. So that's pretty commendable. So keep grinding that out, Potato Man. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the talk, man.
No problem. I appreciate you. Thank you. So like I said, guys, the Discord's completely free and it's wide open. You just click on the link that's posted in the live chat on YouTube. Click on that and you're good to go. Right here on TikTok, it says, I didn't hear you answer about how long to hang on to GameStop. The video paused. Sorry about that. So how long to hold on to GameStop? Well, there's a couple of ways to answer that question. The way you answer that question is this. I don't know your risk, your actual risk tolerance. I don't know what the outcome is as far as why you want to hold on to it. If some people actually invest money to swing a trade for 6 months or a year, or, hey, I have all this money, I don't need to use it right now, so I'm going to go park it in the markets and try to make some money. That's not what GameStop is. GameStop's not a swing. GameStop's none of the above. GameStop is actual investment, and it's something that I'll be holding on to from 5 to 10 to 20 years, at least at a minimum, if I need the money. If I don't need the money, I'll never sell. That's just me. And I know it sounds crazy, but whenever you hand off wealth to your family, to your young ones, you hand them assets. And in this case, securities are assets. And so if I had Apple shares from the 1980s and 90s, and I'm still hanging on to those, I don't need to cash those out. I just need to go ahead and just hand them off, because eventually they'll keep going up in value even now today. It just depends on how you value yourself and what your connection is with who your benefactors are. For me, I told my wife this last night, that my plan is to pay off the house. We just bought the house 2 years ago. I plan to pay off the house cash money within the next 5 years. And she looked at me like I was crazy. And you guys got to know, how much money do I make? How much can I put away? How much do I have invested? And where do I create my wealth? And how do I do it? I'm really savvy with my funds. So with that being said, I put away my lunch money. I put away, my Costco money, my investment money. Hell, I got dividends today. I just plugged them right back in. So they settled today, by a matter of fact. So there's just a lot that I have on my plate that I'm building wealth towards. And there's things that people, they only look at what's in front of them, right? So when you say, how long should I be holding on to GameStop? And you're probably looking at like your nearest electric bill and your credit card bill and your car note and whatever it may be. I'll give you this example. And I'll dive you into the world of my finances, which I usually don't do, but you guys are here and you guys know that I'm fully transparent. I have 3 car payments. My daughter's car, my wife's, and my own. They will all be paid off within the next 18 months. Every single one. Done. If I'm paying $2,000 a month in car payments and car insurance total, I'm going to take that $2,000 and I'm not going to go on trips to Hawaii. I'm not going to go to Belize. I'm not going to go and buy me a new gun. I'm not going to go and spend money anywhere. What I'm going to take is, I'm going to take those $2,000 a month and I'm going to cut that number in half. And I'm going to put $1,000 into my securities that I enjoy, Costco and GameStop. And that's an increase on what I'll do each month. And that will be each month $12,000 for the year. Those $12,000 after 5 years is $60,000. I'm going to bank on the fact that I'm not buying a new vehicle. And I've done this before. So to know how this works, that 60 grand, my house is over $500,000. Let's just say I want to park it and put it in there. I'm going to pay off a fourth of it, a third of it by the time that happens. Now, what else happens over the next 5 years? Well, I'll tell you, but I'd have to shake the shit out of you. No, when you have enough money coming in and you understand how to manage it and you understand how to look this far in front of you and look that far in front of you, you'll understand, man. There's people out there. Stacks a lot taught me this. Stacks a lot goes out there. He buys a house. And I don't mean to tell everybody his business, but he's my man. So Stacks out there buys a house and does a 15-year loan instead of a 30. People out there, you can't afford it. You can't afford it. What do you mean? And I always tell you guys, you can't afford something because you don't want to afford it. I'm being straight up with you. How many streaming services do you need? How many cell phones do you need? How many things do you need to spend money on? I see women that spend money on nails, lashes, makeup, everything. Then they got to go and buy shoes and clothes and whatever they're doing. Nope. I see people going on trips and they're saying, well, that's life. I'm going to live life. Okay, you go live your life. I don't live my life to go on traveling. I don't live my life to go on vacation. You guys have been here. I go on vacation. I do it in front of you. How many of you guys have seen me do vacation right in front of you? I'll go, hey, I'm off a week vacation. That means YouTube videos all day. That's just it. I found a side hobby. This is my hobby right here. It's not a hustle. It's my hobby. There's a difference here because I don't sell merchandise. I don't have affiliate links. I don't tell you to subscribe to my Discord and give me some money. I don't tell you tip me. I don't do any of that. I don't want your money. YouTube will pay me. Google will pay me for the views and information we put out. But that's enough to get me motivated to wake up the next day. And if I make $5, I make $10, then you know what? I better make sure that I'm doing something with it. I better make sure that I'm putting in the grind and the information. How many people want to show up every day just to see me say this? GameStop to the moon. That didn't work out for a lot of YouTubers out there. That didn't work out for a lot of people out there that have come and gone in this space. You have to educate yourself and educate the crowd, or else you won't have one. So I tell you this all the time, guys. We'll keep grinding, and I'll keep doing it. So Yeah, I can tell him, bro. Yeah, Stacks, you know what it is, man. It's you find a way to reach for something you can't afford, but it's an asset. It's you. Like, I'm going to give you guys this example. You guys ever gone to the car dealership and you're going to buy a car and they go, hey, man, listen up. I know you came here telling me you only want to spend $300, but you see that car right there? That one's $380. $380. Look at it. It's smoke. Oh, my God. It's rimmed up. It's nice. Trust me. That's the one you need. Can you afford? And then what does the car dealer guy do? He goes, you can't afford $20 more a week? Hold up. What? You're really going to try to compare? You're really going to try to do what they call, well, the Benjamin Franklin close is when they go like this and they put a T in the paper and they go, yes and no, pros and cons. Fuck that. Excuse me. But you're telling me it's $20 more a month? Did you not factor in the fact that I have to pay interest off that $20 more a month? I'm paying the interest off that $80 more a month. In addition to it, I'm buying the sports package and not the regular package, and I got to pay added insurance on this new light car that I thought I could afford. But the kids don't understand this part. Go look at my Ford Ranger. I have a Ford Ranger, guys. It's a truck that I wanted. I wanted to buy it. I have the plain Jane Ford Ranger. It's just a truck. It's a means to an end. It can lift some shit, it can move some stuff. That's it. It's a truck. You ain't getting nothing more out of me, bros. I don't need running boards. I don't need flood lamps. I don't need anything. But I'm telling you, you kids out there, you guys out there, how many pairs of Jordans do you own? You guys see my shoes? I buy all my shoes at Costco. I am not joking with you. My shoes were $30. Pumas and $30 for these damn Adidas I bought. Or I'll go to Ross and I'll shop there. I'm not, hey guys, I make a lot of money. Yeah, I get it. I make good money, whatever. My wife and I, we do fine. We're in California. And I ain't spending it. I promise you, the more I make, the less I spend. I'm the worst. What was that? We go to McDonald's. Can I get 2 sausage, egg, and cheese muffins? No drink, no hash brown. No, I got stuff at home. Straight up. Give me 2 for $5.50. That's what I'm getting. That's it. I'm telling you, don't tell me you can't afford something or you can't do something if you have a damn cell phone with 5 apps on it that you pay for every month. You got a Fitbit that you're paying subscription for and you wear a watch. Yes, watch, bros. The one watch I had was a gift. And the battery died. I didn't replace it. I got a cell phone. Tell me the time. I don't need to look fly. I wear the same hoodie, the same T-shirts. They were all donated to me. I'm telling you. New Balance and boots. Well, there you go. My shoes aren't Jordans. They're Gigas. There you go, man. Yeah. You guys got to figure it out. Got to figure out a way to get there. I make around $20K a month at 21. What should I do with my money? I don't spend barely any of it. Football logic. Making $20K at 41. I had a paycheck once for $20K, $17K in a 2-week span. And I don't know what I did with it other than to show off to the girl at the bank when I went over there and said, hey, cash my check. I did that. I was that guy. I don't know what you should do. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what you do with your money. But the one thing I can tell you, and you want to take this with you till the day you drop, you should respect it. Respect that money. The minute you don't respect money is the minute you're the guy at the casino betting $5,000 a blackjack hand. You're the same guy buying out bottles of, at the bar or buying a VIP seats in a nightclub. You're that guy. And it's all flashy and it's all fun for Instagram until it's not. You might get some views and some clicks, but it's not who you are. It's not who you're going to be. Because the money will come and go. The way the way I manage my wealth is I take a number. I take a number like 70, okay? It's the year I want to retire, the age I want to retire at. People, you want to work till you're 70? You're going to work forever and for what? And you're not going to be able to enjoy life? What's your quality of life going to be after that? I'm like, I'm enjoying life now. What is there to do? What am I mad about? What are you mad about? Life is work, and I work for my children. So, them cats are out there living the best life that I didn't have to live. My dad used to take us for shoes. He would take us to Big Five. And we would walk in and there'd be Nikes, there'd be Reebok, there'd be British Knights, BKs. There'd be all these shoes out there, LA Gear. And we walk up and be like, hey, Pops, let me get some of those. My dad would go like this. Oh, we got to go to the clearance section. Let's go over here. We got to go to the clearance section, bros. We get to the clearance section, and there I was. All right, man, them Spalding shoes? Yeah. Hey, man, I got Spaldings. Yeah, it's the brand of the basketball, man. That's it. Try showing up to school in those. Everybody's walking around with some Nike Air Forces. It's crazy, bro. It didn't matter. The shoes didn't make the man. The attire doesn't make the man. What happened in high school doesn't matter. It's not who you are. It's who you are now as a man. How do you provide for your children? Your wife. Are you loyal to her? Be respectful. That's what matters to me. I could die tomorrow, guys. I lived a good life. Guy says, is this Rico's brother? No, is Rico my brother? That's what you should be asking. Every time you see Rico, you should be like, oh, are you Marantz's brother? That's the way it should be done. That's the way it is done. Time is money. Warm seat? Kinda. Marantz, you don't know me, but I consider you my family. I have learned so much because of you. Thank you, man. Auntie Raiden, I don't know you. But yeah, all right, fam, what's up? If you've been listening to me for 3 years, then yeah, you learned a lot. You learned a lot, I ain't gonna lie. So it's been fun. So you claim to be Marantz, and your brother Rico knows. Wouldn't that make you Marantz knows? I'm just saying, yo. Nah, because that guy doesn't know. What the hell? Rico knows that I know that he doesn't know about finances. So it's just that way. But hey, everybody wants to brag about what they got, what they don't have. I'll brag about all the landmines I missed. You know, for every girl that's ever shaken her ass or batted her eyes at me, and I never triggered, I never approached, I walked away. I'm proud of those moments. I know cats that capitalize on those moments. I'm not one of them, because that'll ruin you. It'll ruin your life. It'll ruin the way you think. This is why I look at my daughters and my son in a certain way. Not my little man, but my other one, my oldest one. And I look at him in a certain way because like my daughter's 25, and I'll be like, hey, babe, are you dating somebody? And she'll be like, nope. I'm like, man, is she lying to me? No. This generation does not date. This generation's not married at 21. I was married 21. I was married again. Second time by the time I was 30. So you literally are in a different generation right now. And the reason why they don't marry at this young age is because they look down at their phone, and whatever they don't like about you, they see it in somebody else. They go, damn, you know what? I don't like the fact that you don't wear white shoes. This dude over here wears white shoes. I'm going to go look at him for a little bit, get up out of here. It's the Instagram and TikTok generation, and that's what they're doing. 5 million shares traded today. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I missed most of the live stream. Challenger, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You ain't missing much. You want to know why and how I got my first job? Outside of working with my pops, that mother effer took me to Goodwill for back-to-back school shopping when I was 12. He said if I want new expensive stuff, I'd have to buy it myself. So I went and got the job in washing dishes. Stacks, I could tell you a story. I'll tell you this story. And I told you the demo story. Like, my pops used to take us during the summertime when it was 120 degrees, and Rico and I used to demo houses with the sledgehammer, jackhammer, wheelbarrow, and they would pay us $100 a week. But we're working 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. We're working 40 hours, bro. Pay $100 a week, cash. Here you go. And we go buy a pair of shoes or something. We're like, yay. My dad says, don't ever pay him again. All right, don't ever pay us again. But I'll tell you this story. I was a senior in high school, and I was already living on my own because I was one of those dumb kids where I would go to my dad. My dad had the rules, the lay of the land, and I'd be like, yo, I'm a man, and I can do this on my own. My pops just goes like this. Good luck. That's it. That's all I needed. That's all I need. I was like, yo, this is me. So I go out and I get 2 jobs. And I get 2 jobs, and I'm still spending money like I have 5 jobs. All right, we're still going out to eat, Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays. We're doing everything we want to do. As a kid, you're like, yeah, I'll spend that money. Driving around. You know, we used to drive around town in a car, in a Honda Civic. It was my girlfriend's Honda Civic. I used to drive it around, and I would have to put gas in it just because I would go bumping at all the parking lots and talk to girls and talk all this bullshit I was doing. Like, I'm a young little bastard, right? I'm just spending money this way. But it came time for prom. And we all know how prom is expensive as an adult now, this day and age. But back then, prom wasn't that bad. All you needed was $75 for a tux. And if we're going to dinner, well, maybe she's going to pay for it because she has a job, and I'm going to do my best, whatever. But I needed to get $75. I needed 75 my senior year, and I didn't have it, but I had to go to prom. I went and delivered flowers for Mother's Day. Delivered flowers. Let me tell you how terrible that is in this summer heat out here. It's 110. You're getting in and out of cars, hot cars with these dead flowers, trying not to let them fall over, tip over, water everywhere. It's one of the most humbling experiences I ever had in my life. And then I was able to deliver them to these moms, and they were all right there smiling at me, and I thought they were giving me the eye. I'm like, I don't know who this old lady is, but she about to, remember, American Me was real. Not American Me. Oh my God. American Pie. Shit, not American Me. Don't look at me, little puppet. No, don't do it. No, American Pie. So that shit was real. Stifler's mom and a MILF and all this stuff. So I was like, yo, I'm knocking on these doors. These girls about to be looking at me. I'm going to get a big tip. I'm going to tell you right now, delivering flowers, I got pretty much no tips at all. They paid me $5 a delivery, and I had to buy my own gas. That was humbling, but I went to prom. Hey, Marantz, what was the AMC filing yesterday from 0.72? Cassidy, I didn't even see it. I did not even see it, but we're going to go look at it now. Let me go see what we have here. AMC from 0.72. Maybe it's a disclosure as far as holdings. Yeah, it's the statement benefit individual ownership. That's Vanguard. It's not the Vanguard one you talking about. 0.72. I don't see one for 0.72. I see a Vanguard one. I don't see 0.72. So Vanguard, let's see what they did. They sold 141 million shares. Or 141,000, I mean. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I see they're selling shares probably. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but I'll look at it on a different screen later. Marantz, how much can Ryan? Oh, this says, yeah, are you Rico? No. Oh, by the way, guys, no, I'm not that chump. I'm not Rico knows. I'm Marantz actually knows. Let's see what it says. Marantz, how much can Ryan Cohen actually own of GameStop? Skittle, from what I know, it's 15%, and he's currently like at 12%, so he can buy like 3 more percent. 3 more percent would be 9 million more shares. 9 million shares at this price point would mean he'd have to throw in another $100 million. Yeah, no, I'm with that. This is from 9/11. I didn't see one on there. Maybe it's just not on the Edgars yet, but I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up tonight, and maybe I'll make a video about it. Bottom shoot, I'll sell my house. When they said, oh, GameStop, yeah, hi, Ryder. I saw the video that some guy commented me on TikTok, and he said, Marantz, the price for GameStop is $8 to $6 a share. I said, bro, I might just have to go live out of a cardboard box. I might have to tell the wife we're done here, out of this house, because there's just no way. Yep, y'all cruising the boulevard. Let me tell you, Stacks, I was cruising the parking lots of the mall, of Target, of Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm cruising all the parking lots, and I was bumping music, and you'll never believe the songs I was bumping, bro. I was bumping Britney Spears, Toxic, or Boys. Boys, when a girl just wants one, needs one. Her song with Pharrell, right? The remix. I played all the boy bands in the car, bro, bumping, because I wasn't going to listen to Limp Bizkit. I wasn't going to listen to Eminem or Green Day. None of that crap. Maybe some Fall Out Boy, but was that even around then? It was Sum 41 was the big one back then. But no, I didn't listen to any of that stuff. Could you look at the GNS chart? Maximus, I could. It's $1. It's not something I care about. I don't care about GNS for a reason. I don't appreciate their CEO. If you know who Roger James Hamilton is, it's GNS. This is a terrible company to own. I will never talk about this stock in a positive light. You see this shit that you're dealing with here? These are pumps and dumps. If you look at the actual book and what they say about GNS, they have 100-year leases on their hotels, their education centers, and they're going to lose billions of dollars over a lifetime. It is a straight pump and dump. It's a failed company, and that's for the lack of a better term. So I definitely don't care about GNS. GameStop, on the other hand, I love the company, love the stock, and I can't get enough of it. Look at that. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about this little girl's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want all of it. GameStop. There you go. Rico has a lot of time on his hands. Yeah, bro, there's just no way that Rico could follow stocks and sports at the same time. You guys don't know this. Before Rico ever existed, I had my YouTube channel here. I used to cover sports, and I was doing it for about 3 weeks. And people know this. People were here. People saw me do it for 3 weeks. I used to have the watch parties. I used to do all this stuff. And I gave up on it about 4 weeks in. Even though I have an extreme wealth of knowledge when it comes to sports, I just realized that I couldn't do it the way I wanted to because of the amount of dedication I have to the economy, to the financial plumbing of the markets, and what GameStop is. Just got home from Costco, and the workers are amazing. I would agree, man. Let them know who the hiring manager is and see how that all went down. I wonder who hires all those guys, interviews all those guys, and gets them their jobs. I wonder how that all works. Who does HR at Costco? I wonder who it is. Stop, bro. You better be trolling me right now. Man, no, I'm not trolling you. I was listening to boy bands way before people thought it was popular. Like I had the No Strings Attached CD from NSYNC because they had that song called Pop, Dirty Pop, 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 you can't stop. I want you to want that dirty pop, boom, 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 boom. Know you want to try to classify the type of things we do. We just want to do what we like and we do the things for you. Man, hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you right now. I'm the biggest Justin Timberlake fan in the world. JT all day. I'll tell you a true story about JT in a minute. But I was bumping NSYNC. I was a Backstreet Boy. You have no idea. I'm the one that never got into the crew. I'm the guy who can name all the Backstreet Boys. I can name them all. I can name all Backstreet Boys and all NSYNC guys. I always tell you guys, Nick Carter, date of birth, January 29th, 1981. I'm pretty sure. Somebody Google that. Tell me if I'm right. But yeah, bro, I'm big. Hey, guys, and I ain't no flake. It ain't nothing like that. I don't find them attractive. It wasn't even like that. I like the music, man. I used to sit there and act like I was singing to my girl in the mirror, and that was gross. So I don't even care. Anyway, I'm not trolling you, bro. You were Adam Aaron's tweet on dumb money. What are your thoughts on him trying to get a rub on the movie? That's fine. I support a couple of movies, right? I support the dumb movie, sure, the dumb money. I want to watch it. I want to see what it's all about. I'm going to go watch it at Cinemark Movie Theater. But, there was a movie this year called The Sound of Freedom. And I said, I don't care where you watch it at. You need to watch it. So that's where I'm at. So I don't mind. I don't care. Yeah, GNS will pump, but I don't give a F. Thank you. Yeah, I actually have a connecting the dots video, I thought. Or maybe I have some video of some kind. It's not connecting the dots, but it's a video about GNS. You should go watch them. I have a couple of them. You should watch him. I whoop his ass. Who the hell is John Gold? I don't know. John's gold and silver. Yeah, I don't know. But there you go. Yep. Ross is the place to shop. Exactly, Ember Sky. I go there all the time. I buy all my sports equipment there too. And I wear like a band to wear when I go running. And that shit breaks like after 3 runs all the time. But I buy it. I don't care. Why are this way? Why am I this way? Silver stacking. Why am I this way? Boy bands? I don't know. I like boy bands. 98 Degrees, LMFAO, LFO. I mean, I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Because I used to wear khakis, K-Swiss, and Nautica shirts, bro. I mean, that was me. I couldn't afford Tommy Hilfiger, but I could afford Nautica and whatever. Man, I was that dude. You liked the Hanson brothers, didn't you? No. Bop, 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 doo, wop. Did it that? That was a clean ass cut. If you play that shit right now, it's a banger. It's a banger. Can't even go to. Yeah, it's a 13G. Yeah, I only saw Vanguard, Cassidy. I did not see 72, and I looked. Yeah, wasn't GNS one of the pumps you called out Lou out on? Yeah, I called them all out, bro. I call GNS is going to tank now. Yeah, who cares? I agree with that. All right, guys, is the market closed yet? Oh, it's been closed. What the hell are we doing here? We're just chilling? We're chilling, minding our business. I saw the girls around, and I couldn't believe this. I swear. My niece is my witness. I don't even sing that shit either, bro. No, I can't do any of that garbage. Just remember the songs I sing. Cha-ching, ching, bling, bling. That's it. If you guys don't know the songs, you know what they are. But GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm still here, millionaires. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here for a long-ass time, too. I appreciate everybody, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll watch the stock. I'll wait for that Ryan Cohen Form 4 to drop. See that he bought some more shares. But until then, you know where to find me. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.
I'm pretty, got an apartment in the city and a beach house off the coast that costs a couple milli. We are going toe to toe, we be singing while we're winning. By the time I'm 24, retired, still with it. If you got a man, send his brokers back to bed, cause tonight we flying high first class to Japan. Eating sushi, wearing Gucci hot springs, cause we can. Sipping on sake, making $1 million plans. Super yacht, smoking pot with our $1 billion friends. Bright lights, white lines, summer in the south of France. We're going on a plane and we won't be back again, cause we're heading to the moon, screaming catch me if you can. So I'm about a 9, but she thinks I'm a 7. Got money all of a sudden, she thinks I'm 11.
Wow, how much did you make?
Nah, I'll never be telling. Let's just say I went through hell to be living in heaven. Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. Middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. I am fly man, diamonds on the hand. Got money in the pocket, about to pop a rubber band. Fly to an island off the coast of Iran. Got money in advance, so the honeys all dance. Got 25,000 in the duffel out plan. It's the G6 like a taxi cab. Tell your girlfriends that they can bring their friends. Make rain, get paid, go play, full send. Big gold chains even with embargoes. Got diamonds on the neck like Leonardo. You don't even wanna know how fast the car go. When I peel off in the Murcielago. Got foreign doors and marble floors with an army force on the count of 4. Ready, lock and load, let's rock and roll. When we talk it over, it was nice to know ya. So I'm about a 9, but she thinks I'm a 7. Got money, all of a sudden she thinks I'm 11.
Wow, how much did you make?
Nah, I'll never be telling. Let's just say I went through hell to be living in heaven. Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now.
Hey, just real quick to all you guys out there.
Make money, middle finger up, come on, let us sing now.
All you guys out there in YouTube, I'm actually going to finish off a little bit more of the live stream over here on TikTok. So if you guys want to come hang out with me on TikTok, you can. But until then, I just want to say thank you guys again. Appreciate you. And get at me. You know where to find me. I'm Marantz Rantz on YouTube. I'm going to be on TikTok, though. Just want to hang out. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. Welcome to